Hi everyone, it's Jody Salazar with TNG Real Estate Consultants in Brea. I'd like to give you a market update for the first quarter of real estate in the North Orange County area and surrounding areas, because we're finding that right now it's a seller's market. What does that mean? That means if you're even thinking about selling your house or condo, may be the right time for you. There are multiple buyers because of the low interest rates, and they're actually coming in with either cash or at least 20% or more down, which is a great benefit to a seller right now. They're even waiving contingencies, and that includes the appraisals coming in. So let's say your house goes for $500,000, and that's what the appraisal comes in, but your offer is for $520,000 from a buyer, and that buyer, let's say, is coming in with 20% down. That means that person is willing to come in with an extra $20,000 on top of their 20% to make sure that they can get that loan on that property. And they're waiving these contingencies. It's kind of crazy out there. Great for the sellers, not so good for buyers. What does that mean for buyers? That means that if you are a cash buyer, you have gold in your hands right now in this market. If you are a conventional buyer, that means at least probably in most cases 20% or more down. Also, very strong buyer out there, especially when you have the proof of funds to back you up. But I'm finding that even in a cash basis of somebody buying a property, as well as conventional, they're paying over market. Now, for a buyer, it's kind of like an auction thing going out right now, because you've got multiple offers coming into one property because there's very few listings out there right now. And as the sellers or homeowners get aware of this, you're going to probably see more on the market come on, which is going to be less supply and demand. What that means is, I think personally, it's going to start slowing down as we get toward the holidays. But that's my view. What does that mean for your FHA buyer, that one that only has 3.5% coming in? Honestly, you may want to wait. It may be a time for you to just put it off, rent for a little while, and then come back and talk to somebody like myself or another real estate agent in regards to buying at a slower time where the interest rates are still good, but you actually have a chance of getting this property. When you come in as an FHA buyer up against a cash or a conventional buyer, even if you offer more, the chances are you're probably not going to get that property, and you're going to become extremely disappointed. So all I say is make sure you consult a loan officer or mortgage broker and a good integrity realtor, and make sure that they direct you properly before you get into that frenzy and get very disappointed in this market. As far as a seller, great time to sell. If you need to sell because you're relocating or you want a bigger home, now might be the time for that before this frenzy kind of dies down. So there's your market update, and I look forward to talking to you soon. And this is Jo Sal, your real estate gal.